What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, your fan, man. I'm back with another NBA sports video. If you're new to this channel, man, make sure I like, share, subscribe, comment, and share this video. And make sure, most importantly, y'all subscribe because it supports the channel. And like so it can get, so the channel can grow and more people can actually see the videos. But forget all that, man. A list came out today or yesterday, and it was a list that the top 3 players that define the NBA in the 2000s and the 2010s decade. And the top 3 players was number 1, of course, LeBron James, 2, Steph Curry, and 3, Kevin Durant. And I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts, my opinions from a player that loved the game of basketball, that played the game of basketball, not on the college level, from a biddy, junior high, and high school level of basketball. How did I feel about the list? Nothing really wrong with the list. It was a great list, to be honest, and the reason it was a great list for this simple fact. You have LeBron, who's a 10-time All-Star. He's a 10-time All-Star. He's a 10-time All-Star in this decade. He's a 3-time NBA champion. He won 2 MVPs. He averaged 26 points per game. 8 assists, 7 rebounds. He was in this decade, he's the leading scorer, he's the leading assist, go-getter. He's top 5 in every statistical category. And what he defined, in my eyes, this is what he defined in this decade. He's been the best player since 2009. He's never really took a step back besides the year like last year. I really wouldn't say he took a step back. He just got hurt. Like, we saw what LeBron was before he got hurt. So just stop the bull crap. But he defined for the time. He defined for the time this decade. He's still probably the best player in the league. And he defined what, I wouldn't really say he defined what a true point forward is, because before that we had Scottie Pippen, but he actually showed people what a point forward is. He actually showed people that it's possible to carry a team to the NBA Finals. He showed people that from the take it off the court, that no matter what people say, that nobody's gonna stop me. On or off the court, nobody's gonna stop what I'm trying to do. Nobody's gonna stop me from being one of the greatest players of all time. And he is one of the greatest players of all time. If not, he is the greatest player of all time, in my eyes, me personally. But number 2, the player that they had on this list, you can't argue. And that player was Stephen Curry. He's a 6 or 7-time All-Star. He's a 2-time MVP. He broke probably most of every shooting record in NBA history. He has 3 championships. He has a beautiful wife, beautiful daughter. But Steph Curry, in my eyes, defined the NBA from this standpoint. He revolutionized the game. Impact, in my eyes, he has a bigger impact than LeBron, for the simple fact he revolutionized the game of basketball. He made people say, "Hey, we don't need a 2 all the time. We could shoot a 3. We could shoot a 3, or we could run around. We could do what people say you can't do." He defined for being a small point guard. He defined for being a guard that all basketball players, people probably think, oh, he's a bum. He really couldn't do nothing. He really can't do nothing. He's short. He's not really that athletic. He's not really strong. But he said, hey, forget this. I'm gonna revolutionize the game of basketball. Revolutionize the three point shot. Have every kid across the globe of this world love me. Like me, I loved in school and when I played basketball, I loved shooting threes. It wasn't for Steph Curry. It's like I loved shooting threes, and it was something that I loved doing. I love still doing. Like I really wouldn't consider myself a 3-point shooter now since I haven't played basketball in, I wouldn't say a long time, but I haven't really played basketball since April, and I really don't know what can I do right now. But he revolutionized the game, bro. Like just the 3-point shot and how it affect the game of basketball, and not just him. The way the Golden State Warriors played basketball, it was fun, it was exciting, and it was beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful things you ever seen. And it was when he retired, he's probably gonna be a top 10 player of all time. If not, he's probably a top 10 player of all time right now. But the final and the third player that they had on this list was his former teammate, Kevin Durant. The way I feel like Kevin Durant, I'm not, all these other people have how they felt like Kevin Durant and LeBron and Steph Curry defined the game of basketball in the 2010s in this decade. In my eyes, Kevin Durant defined the game of basketball from this standpoint. He's 7 foot. I mean, yes, we had Dirk and we had under 7 footers, and now we have Porzingis. But we have a player who's 7 foot. He can shoot off the dribble. He can ISO. He got a killer mid-range. He's athletic. He can dribble, shoot. He can do everything. He can play defense. He can do everything. And he defined the game of basketball from this standpoint. Now, look at all these players. Look at all these players that's 7 footers. Look what they are doing. They're shooting threes. They're shooting threes and playing defense. And that's it. Most of them can't dribble like Kevin Durant, but he defined that, hey, yeah, you're tall, but that don't mean nothing, man. Do what you can do. Not do what you can do. Basically, if people feel like, oh man, you just a big man, you ain't gonna do nothing. But hey, you gonna respect me because I can shoot threes. And he defined the game from the standpoint as, not only am I 7 foot tall, but I can shoot, I can dribble, I can ISO, I can do everything. And yes, we had Dirk, who was a unicorn, but Kevin Durant, man, it was like, wow. And it's like he defined the game of basketball. ISO is when he's probably gonna go down as one of the best scorers in the game. But not just that, he's gonna go down as one of the best scorers ever from this standpoint. He's efficient. He don't take bad shots. He don't take stupid shots at all. And from this standpoint, also, look what happened in Golden State. I mean, yes, they already won the championship, but look what happened when Kevin Durant went down in Game 5. I mean, in Game 5 or 6, they end up losing. But we know, I know, and everyone in the world knows, if Kevin Durant would have never got hurt and tore his Achilles, we know what would have happened to the Toronto Raptors. They probably would have lost in 7 or 6. But that's my thoughts and opinions and my thoughts on the top 3 players that define this decade, and how I feel about it, man. Y'all tell me how y'all think Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Steph Curry define this decade. And like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my social media accounts, and share this video, and let's get this video to 15 likes. I'm Chill Flame. I love y'all. Flame Gang. I'm out. Peace.